Hello everyone, welcome back to Planet Coaster, and welcome back to the Sword Ride recreation. I know I said it would be a Ventress video, but I have not really done anything in Ventress. I just haven't really been bothered. Yeah, let's say that. I haven't really been bothered to do anything in Ventress. I haven't really got any ideas to put into Ventress. So what you'll see me doing here is starting Samurai. Now I put this on a poll on Twitter, and basically 100% said please do Samurai, so that's what I'm doing here. Now of course it isn't a flat ride that's in the game, unfortunately, so I am having to make my own version of it. Now Samurai is a what's it called? Is it a KMG? I'm not entirely sure. It's something top scan. Mondar, it's a Mondar top scan, and that's it, yeah. So Samurai is a Mondar top scan. It came over from Chessington in one of the years, I don't know. But yeah, that's something that I actually just found out. Samurai actually used to be at Chessington, and they moved it to Fort Park, and Fort Park had the Ferris wheel, which is now known as Mystic Heights, and it's not even there anymore at Chessington because of Tiger Rock. But yeah, I never knew Samurai used to be at Chessington. That was quite a surprise. I found quite a good selection of photos from like drone shots of Samurai and Sword Ride, so that was really helpful. So with building Samurai does come at its cost. It was quite difficult to do. The arm is very thick. I did put it onto the Bro Nation Discord, and someone on there went like, oh, that arm is thick, and I was like, oh my god, why? So yeah, it was quite hard to do. It was a challenge, I would say. I don't really have a lot of experience with the art shapes, and I did try my best. For the seats, you'll be seeing them in a minute. I do end up using a workshop item. I'll put a link in the description for the seats. But yeah, I do use a workshop item in the end because I could not do the seats. So yeah, enjoy this time lapse of Samurai, and I'll get back to you when I start work on the actual building itself. So here you'll see me start some work on the saw blades, the rotating saw blades. Now there is a saw piece in Planet Coaster, but unfortunately, one, it's too small, and two, it's not the right shape, it's not the right aesthetics, so I have had to make my own custom saws. They don't spin, unfortunately, which is, you know, I would have liked to have used that saw piece in game, but yeah, it just looks nothing like the real life ones. Now I have to say, this was one of the challenges I've faced so far in the Sword Ride recreation. I couldn't really find any good images of this rotating saw theming sort of structure, I don't really know what to call it, up close. and it just made it a lot more difficult, and especially since it looks so rusty and there's so much detail in it, it's quite hard to do that in Planet Coaster. So here you're seeing me do the saw piece. I did try my best. In the end I just went like, yeah, that's good enough. If anyone is able to make a better saw piece, please submit it to me, either on Steam or Bronation, because it would help, but for now these will do. And of course there are 4 of them, and they're all in this like big sort of stand sort of thing. So yeah, enjoy this part of the time lapse, and I'll get back to you when I start work on the back side of the facade where the queue line is. So here you're seeing me do some work on the facade of the building. Now this facade is, I think it's supposed to be some sort of farmhouse, a slaughterhouse maybe. It does have like a lot of iron, like rusted iron walls. I'll put a picture of it on now. It's sort of that type of shape. Really hard to do in Planet Coaster, so I do end up using the wooden column pieces and make them all ragged and jigged, because I think it just looks the best. It's wood, but it makes it look the best. There are those sort of like iron cargo containers, but they're way too big. I think I do end up using one of them, but I realised that it was too big and just couldn't use it. So yeah, not much to talk about on this. You know, most of the facade is kind of the same except from the front part. The front part has a lot more detail in it, and that will be in the next episode. So yes, enjoy the rest of the time lapse now, enjoy this, and I'll see you all in the next episode very, very soon. Goodbye.